What is up, my friends? How's it going? So today we're going to be working on a Xbox One S. So we have a HDMI retimer replacement, I believe, because we turn this board on. You know, we turn the module on, whatever, Xbox on, and we notice that we get power. We even get a signal on the TV, so we know that it's receiving some signal. We know that it's not a completely bricked machine. It's definitely able to replace it. The CPU is working. It's turning on. It's not just turning on and turning off. So that's kind of how we diagnosed it. We got to be detectives. We're like, okay. First I'm going to check my HDMI ports. Pretty sure they're all good, because that's all it can be. It can either be HDMI or the HDMI retimer IC. Pretty sure there shouldn't be anything else. There's no water damage, no indications of that. It's just, you know, they go out sometimes. So let's check it all under the microscope. See what's going on. Yep, that was exactly what I suspected. HDMI port, both of them, they look good. Let's check out the port itself. I really got to get in the habit of making sure you guys can see it on your end, because for some reason, whatever you see right here in the image, I can see a little bit below the image. So that's why I gotta be very mindful when I'm doing this. That you guys can see all the angles. It looks like the background is just floating in space. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, those pins are out there. It's all on there. It's very, very straight. Same thing with that one. As a process of elimination, I am guessing that it's definitely the HDMI retimer. Retimer, encoder, whatever. This chip right there. That puppy right there. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. You guys can see more of what I'm talking about. Okay, so that puppy right there, that's the HDMI retimer encoder. So we're gonna remove that one and put on a new one, and we'll see if it works. Spicy. Spicy, spicy. Now before we take it off, I want to make sure I know where that little marking. There's always a marking on every chip, so you know how to place it. Right there. It's right there. I can barely see it. There we go. Yep. It's to the top left. So that marking's on the top left. Sometimes I even like to put a little, just something so I know it. A little X right here. It's not going to damage the board. We're perfectly fine, okay? Just I want to put something so I remember. But that you can. If it was like right here, a trace, I would not do that, because you can remove that trace for sure. Just put a little X right there isn't going to hurt anybody. Even if I did have it deep enough, you still have all this room over here, you still have all this room over here, so don't worry about it. Yeah, in the past I wouldn't put any flux if I'm just taking something off, but I really noticed that, you know what, it really helps it out. It really helps take it off. Gives me less of a hard time. Just want to heat the board a little bit from the outside. I don't want to give it like a thermal shock. That's pretty much what I do. Make sure it's a little hot. can even touch it with my hand a little bit. Just to know. Okay, it's getting hot now. It's kind of the same thing why I don't really drink cold drinks. Not a big fan of the thermal shock to the body. It's very Asian inspired. Yeah, in China they don't really drink cold stuff. Not too much. I think it's against Chinese medicine or whatever. Okay. Now it's starting to get there. Yep, that was it. Had to increase my airflow. Got a little cap that wanted to fall off. Can't be too much airflow, you know? Come on. I'll remember to put some more on there. I'll just do it with my iron. Yeah. Let's do that right now. It's always good to do something like okay, I'll do it. I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. Gonna do that. Okay, tomorrow. And then you just never do it. Not what I recommend. I just know myself. So I'm gonna say that for myself. I don't recommend that for myself. When I say I'm not gonna do something, I'll just do it, and I'll forget. And then this board won't work. And I'll be like, why not? Why didn't it work? So, let's just put it on real quick. So I don't forget. Because an elephant never forgets. I don't understand where that saying came from. Okay. I think that one's all. See, you see how it doesn't seem to work right? It seems to work so much easier when you have flux. Yeah, just put little horns on there. Now, I'm gonna add some flux. Let's mix it with my leaded Kester solder. Alright, I'm gonna use this solder wick that's garbage. Try to just get rid of it. Get rid of my supply of it. Yeah, it's really not the best wick. Come on. Alright, we're good. We got our chip in that little baggie right there. All ready to rock. But first, we're gonna have to put some nice solder on there. So let's get that all ready to rock. You normally like to put a little bit too much. Just a little bit. Come on. I'm trying to get right there on that right. Gotta do it before this flux turns brown and all burny. I mean, whoops. I didn't mean to make this show political. No. I mean burning. You know, burning like flux gets burnt. That's what I mean to say. Yeah, I'm not into politics. It's not my deal. Go watch Louis Rossman's channel. He'll talk to you about politics for days. Not me. Yeah, it happens every now and then. Sometimes I might be soldering for too long and the flux will turn brown, and you can't really use flux that burnt and brown. It just doesn't work. It's not happy. It's not happy flux. It's not happy flux. I cannot listen to the video game music right now when I'm doing this stuff, but I hope Tony of the future has picked a good selection for you guys. Yeah. Because Tony of the past that's doing this isn't listening to anything. Okay, you see a little mark right there? Nice and good. Alright, just align it as best as I possibly can. It's kind of similar to painting cars a little bit. But painting cars, you have to have a steady hand and a good eye. Same thing with this. You have to have a steady hand and a good eye. I didn't want to smell so much fumes. That's kind of another reason why I don't paint cars for a living. Yeah, same thing. Just heat up the board a little bit. Just so it's not thermal shock. Oh. So let it cool down a little bit. And like I always do, I always check. Oh, looks great. Oh man. That is... Oh, the board's hot. Hot board. And I'm just looking at the job I did and I'm like... Yeah. Oh man. That is... really hot. Literally... Oh my god, she's so hot. She's so hot. Baby, for you, I can be. I was watching Shrek. And we're like a puss in boots. Man, we're sexy. Okay, so earlier I was using this tip right here. Totally not the right tip for the job. But put that in my little box over here. Now we're gonna use a knife tip. Knife tip, baby. Knife tip. Brought to you by Hacko. Hacko Electronics does not support this video. Don't need any flux. You already got flux there. But I do need some more solder. They're like, Tony, you're done. You don't have to put more solder. You know why I put more solder? Because say one of those joints one day, I don't know, one day the Xbox falls off the shelf, and you're like, that little solder was like hanging by a wire. It's gonna, this whole thing's gonna break. The ice is gonna break. Oh, I love that movie. The Dead Zone with Christopher Walken. So that's what happens, you know? One day the ice will break if you don't pay attention. Alright, looks good. It's already browning up a little bit, which I don't want. Come on. Can't have a bridge there. Alright, looks good. Kind of just wanted to take that out. Okay, left side's left, and that's okay. That's a nice angle. And I'm running out of solder. Gotta buy some more. Yeah, I think that's good. There might be like one or two that were like, I'll just put a little bit more solder. Why not? Let's clean this up. And most likely this is a working PS4. PS4. What am I? Xbox. This is a working Xbox. And I guess all these repairs kind of blur into one after a while. After you do so many, you're like, okay, what am I doing? Wait. Like when Rick and Morty was like, Rick was saying, wait. Whoa. What are we doing here? It's like, trying to help me with my grades? Oh, yeah. He forgot. It's kind of a little bit on the left on that one. Perfect. Nothing there. Now let's see the... Just gonna take note of it. It's always at the corners. Well, that's pretty good. Just turn the board over. Man, my arm is sore. I just donated blood right now. Yeah, I'm gonna put some a little bit. This edge right here can use a little bit more, and just that one on the that one where our little indent mark is right there, right next to where we put the X. That one right there. After that, that'll be it. Then we test it out, see if everything works. And just that little edge right there. Let's rock! There we go, perfect. I think that's good. The machine. What about that career? Being a machinist. That would have been interesting. Kind of similar. I mean, you're creating stuff like molding metal and manipulating alloys and all that. Yeah, that was a crazy movie. The Machinist. You know, it's only until you start doing this, like, you gotta find like topics to talk about. Yeah, I gotta start telling you guys some stories. I'll work on this stuff, but in a way, like when it's not, but it's no longer any more technical jargon or something that I'm actually telling you about. I have to keep you guys engaged. And I don't know, I'm not the kind of person I'm like, okay, I'm going to talk about the whole repair the whole time. Okay, well, this right here is a capacitor, and this here is a no stuff, and that, oh, come on, dude. I mean, yes, it's good to know this. I mean, it's good to know that this is an HDMI encoder chip. This is what produces picture. It is good to know this stuff. I don't know, I don't feel I'm the best teacher. I feel more it's like, just see what I do and you will get an idea a little bit. This is a diode right here. Right there. Okay, a diode is a one-way valve. Always remember that. Yeah, I guess it could be entertaining a little bit. Okay. These are other diodes right here too. They're also one-way valves. One-way valves. So capacitors smooth out the power line or whatever line there is, because you got to see it in yeah, I guess you're right, I could talk about this a little bit. Alright, well, let's plug everything in. Alright, there's our board. There's our new chip that we just put on. Put everything back in. There's my microscope camera, HDMI, so you guys can see if it works in real time. Oh, it's right there. It's already plugged in. Everything in. Oh, I heard something. Yeah, it's still not working for me. It's turning on. I'm thinking at this point it's either a bad hard drive or a bad PMIC. He didn't tell me much about why it wasn't working. Which I kind of wish he did. Just that it just stopped working one day. I know that HDMI port has to be good. Alright, everybody, I'm going to call it for this one. So, thank you guys for watching. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll put a part 2. And have a good rest of your night. Alright.